Hey guys, this is Oscar from Oscar's Tech. Just wanted to show you how one of my segments with Robert Cardoza Live goes on the air. Here I usually have my screen set up. I have my headphone where I have a voice over IP call going on to the station, and then I just talk to him over the radio like that, over the internet. And in the background you can see me playing with a picture for Timeline, which is a topic I'm going to cover in the next few minutes. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.
The station that leaves no listener behind.
KCAA Loma Linda, News Talk Radio for the Inland Empire.
Welcome back. I'm Robert Cardoza. You're listening to Robert Cardoza Live, coming to you from the heart of the Inland Empire, right here at KCAA Radio 1050 on your AM dial. I want to remind everybody they can follow me on football, on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. They can go right to my website at robertcardozalive.com, find out what I'm doing, where I'm eating, what I'm thinking, what I'm saying. That's all right there. And they can even communicate with me at robertcardozalive@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Robert Cardoza Live comes to you every Monday through Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. We're talking about politics, money, and you. If we're not talking about it, you shouldn't bother even listening to it. I want to remind everybody on December 31st, New Year's Eve, my good friend Stephen Nerano Jr. is going to be doing a show, a New Year's Eve show, and he's going to have Bobby Wilkerson. He's going to have Carlos Alba Jr. It's going to take place from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. You got to be 21 or over to go there. Taking place at the Gourmet Restaurant. You just don't want to miss it. $10 if you pre-reserve, and $20 at the door. I mean, I don't know where you could go for $10. It's worth $10 or $20 just to meet Steven. He's just a ball. Now you can call and get those tickets. 909-883-2613. You don't want to miss it. That's 909-883-2613. Now, waiting in the wings. It just excites me so much. He's the guy that puts the live in robertcardozalive.com. He's the guy that is making my website, my blog, whatever you want to call that thing, absolutely thrill the hell out of me. I hope it thrills you too. Hey, Oscar, you out there, buddy?
Hey Robert, yes. How are you?
I'm good.
Great. Have you been tweeting today?
Yes, I have.
Good. And
you mean you haven't been checking up on me?
of course I have. I just wanted to put you on the spot and ask you on the air.
I've not only been tweeting, but I have been making the adjustments that you asked me to make.
Good. And how is your Twitter engagement going on right now? I mean,
oh no, I've been married for 46 years. I'm not engaged anymore.
Well, you know what I mean.
You know what? I tell you, it's phenomenal. You know, I don't know how you accomplished all these new people, but we have this dialogue going. But the ones that I can, I have this dialogue going on. It makes you want to figure out a way to meet these people.
Sure, and that's great. I'm glad that you say that because it's part of what social media is all about. It's a place to meet somebody online and with similar interests, and then you get to meet them in person for a professional relationship or to do business or something. So it's great, right? I'm glad that you're seeing the value in that.
Oh, I really am. You know, and the other thing I was looking for, Oscar, and I know you got, I'm going to let you do what your segment is, but I was looking for the podcast the video, of your segment of the show yesterday. Did it not get put into YouTube?
You know what? It did not, and it actually did not record properly, and I was bummed out about that. I was going to tell you that today on the air. I'm trying to record this one as well, and hopefully this one records properly, but for some reason it didn't record your voice, so I missed that whole part of the conversation.
Well, that has to be somebody else's fault, because I know you didn't make that.
Oh, I believe it was my fault, yes. But you know what? If I can't figure it out, what I'm going to do is try to get the podcast recording and try to interject the sound when you're talking, and maybe that would work. But
well, you could probably, what you do is just interject the sound when we're both talking, because on the podcast it's going to be there.
Right, exactly.
And then still have your picture there. It'll be great.
Yep. I'm going to try that, but I didn't want to go through all the work for that yet until I make sure that it actually didn't work.
Well,
but,
the truth is, wouldn't it be better if it worked the other way anyway, I think?
Yes, it would be, yeah.
Because I'm sitting here thinking that when that gets perfected, I'm bringing in a whole new system in here, and we'll be doing the same thing.
Very, very cool, yes. I can't
do the whole show that way.
I can't wait.
And what I'm thinking is that then when I'm talking to you, we can both be on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I'm talking to Jim Conaway, we can both be on the screen.
Yes.
I think that's exciting.
Yes, that is pretty cool. And, to think that that's been the dream of science fiction for the past, 100 years, right? We have the video conferencing is finally seems to be maturing enough to be usable.
Well, when I was a young guy, that was when Dick Tracy
Right.
came out, and in the comic books, because they didn't have the movies and all those things, and it was the wrist radio was the big thing,
Sure.
And everybody was excited about it. It was something that didn't exist, and yet today, that's really kind of old hat.
Right. But it's finally coming through. We have our phones. You have FaceTime on your phone, very similar to that old Dick Tracy projector. Just not quite from a phone, but very, very cool technology that we're seeing now. And I'm glad you're appreciating the social part of it.
Oh, I really am. So, hey, what's on the agenda for today, my friend?
Today I have. I just wanted to touch on a new feature that Facebook released. This is a feature they've had for developers and for beta testers for a few months now, but it's called Timeline.
Oh, you know what? I think I saw a tweet on it.
Yeah, you might have. It's kind of a hot topic right now, and that's why I wanted to bring it up and let you know about it, because I want you to go and explore it. So you get to see what it is. And what Timeline does is that it lets you keep track of your life's events and keep track of all the Facebook activity you've ever done. In a way that people can look at it. If you want to share that information, people can go through and look at it, so that it's not something that you post and it gets buried down and never gets seen again. People can actually go through every year that you've been on Facebook, or if you want, you can go and add life events that have happened in the past, and you can create your life's timeline. So you could enter, for example, the day that you got married, the day that you went on your honeymoon, and you can add pictures to that as a life event.
Well, most of us, Oscar, went on our honeymoon the same day we got married.
Well, yes. Traditionally, that's been the case, but that's changing. You know that, right?
Well, yes, it does change. It does change because now you have, two-income earner families. They can't both get away at the same time. They
Right.
can't get away enough time for the wedding.
Yes.
They had to kind of plan that honeymoon out.
Yes, we had to, exactly for those reasons, we had to wait about 2 months before we went on our honeymoon. But, yes, this new, and the new Timeline, new application actually looks completely different. So if you want, when you get home tonight, go check out my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/notagrouch, just like my Twitter name.
Is it /?
Yes, /notagrouch.
I will.
And you'll see that there's no longer the 5 little pictures at the top. You now have a huge banner picture that you can set as your background picture. And you'll be able to see everything I've done since I joined Facebook in 2008.
Oh, wow. I'm going to take a look at that.
Oh, yeah. It's very, very cool. And you can see stuff that's relevant. Instead of just a whole stream of junk, this is more relevant to what you want to be looking at. You're going to like it, I think. And then you can activate it for your own.
So it's facebook.com /
Not a grouch.
Not at, but not a grouch.
Not NOTA grouch. GROUCH.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. So,
Super.
yes. And, I'd like you to take a look and see if anyone else has turned it on. And we're going to turn that on for you in the next couple of days. So.
Wow, that sounds great.
Yes. It's very attractive, very engaging. So.
Well, my friend, I got to tell you, you're coming up with so many new things and so many things that are exciting, and they're all interrelated. People out there have got to have help with this kind of stuff. I can't think of anyone else that could give them more help and be of more value to them than you. How do they reach you?
Well, they can call me directly at 949-459-3571. I'm available every day of the week. Or they can find me on Twitter at @notagrouch. That's my Twitter handle. Or again, the phone number is 949-459-3571.
So, second floor?
Second floor, yes.
Is she or isn't she?
She isn't yet, no.
Isn't yet. And then last night, did you go down there and make her that magnificent naked dinner?
We did. Not naked, but we did have dinner.
Wait a minute, I heard you the first time.
Yes. No. We had the magnificent dinner, just not naked. But I guess it's good that we're on the radio and not on
Hey,
TV.
look, you got to keep the spark in your life, right?
Oh yes, definitely. And that
Yeah, I've been married for 47 years in June, and my wife still got me speaking.
sure. Yeah, so you definitely have some tips to share with us.
Oh yeah, So anyway, my friend, I want to thank you. Tomorrow, I can't wait to see what you're going to do. I'm going to look at this, so I'll have some stuff to talk to you about before we can get into it. But I want to thank you so much. Tomorrow, same time, same station. If you think you know everything there is about social networking, you haven't met Oscar Gonzalez. So don't forget to come back here tomorrow at 5. Hey, Oscar, thank you, buddy.
Have a good one. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, hey, Oscar.
Yes.
Are you on your headphone?
I am.
Sounds great.
Oh, great. I'm glad to hear that. Okay.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'll talk to you next time.
All right, thank you. Conaway and